He tries to tell me that my troubles, they will never go away. It was sudden. Is it gold answers prayer? He sees every teardrops. Every tears that you cry. LWE, how are you? One thing is for certain. It is that God answers prayer. He sees every troubles, every teardrop, every tears that we cry. Hi, how are you doing? Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. What is in your cup this morning? It's coffee in your cup this morning. Uh, I am doing good. It's like I don't know who were in your place. If the snow of the winter have returned or it completely goes. But up to last night, it was ice outside. Still, okay. What do you get from it? It gives myself a ring, no, and again. Okay, okay. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. How was your weekend? I hope your weekend was good. Um, as I said, there's so many things going on, and it have you to wonder what's up, what next, what must we look for, what up, what next, what must we look for? Trials, trouble, troubles all along. Come thus far, find no fault, feel like going on. So many things are happening. Um, yeah, Blurland. Sweet Beulah. I don't remember all the words of it. I love that song, but I don't remember all the words of Beulah. Sweet Beulah. Sweet Beulah. I don't remember all the words of it, so I wouldn't try to embarrass myself right here now. Yeah, you did. It is a sweet song. Sweet Beulah. Yeah. I know the other day I said I was going to look it up because I don't have my things. There's things I did not brought with me. One of them is my Bible because I did not, yeah. So the Bible I'll use this children's Bible. In my Bible, I have everything. Everything you want, you can find it in there because I mark them out. And that time is when we used to, yeah. M Classics, yes. I'm big African lady with love still, yes. Thank you very much. Miss LWD, how are you today? How are you today, tonight, to this evening, or what is it? Sweet Beulah, sweet Beulah. I'm gonna look for it. I'm gonna get it, and I'm gonna sing it one of this night. I'm going to do a sing along one of these nights. Yeah, I'm going to do a sing along one of these nights. Wade in the water. Gage. How you do, Gage? How you do? How you doing? How you doing? Welcome to everyone that is coming in. And please do not forget to touch the thumbs up button and subscribe, like, and share. I hadn't came on last night. I was on Friday night. There are some things I need to get done, and the pace is so slow. I'm not getting it done equally. Or Haikoni, that's how it's pronounced. Haikoni. Let me get the H in. Haikoni. Haikoni. No, I'm me spoiling up your name, okay? So, welcome to everyone that is coming in this evening. It's a blessed Sunday, another day of the year, another day of the month, another day of the week. Have some ginger tea. Yes, I soon fix the whole thing, man. I have the remedy, you know. So, it's another day, it's another week, it's a beautiful time. And more beautiful is that we are here. We are here. Okay? I'm Connie. Okay? Kenny. Or I'm K.O. And I'm Connie. Not A.M. Getting it. Getting to learn the languages, and to call some names. That is, to me. But yes, here I am. And I am glad you all are here. And if there's any sickness, this person, this he's a YouTuber too. He's a content creator as well. Who knows? You may on here, and so I came on. I just stopped on the phone. I think it was yesterday morning or something about. I'm from Iran. Oh boy. I don't know. I'm seeing some news, my friend, that, you know, it's sending me way back between Iran, Iraq, what's the next country name? And they are having meeting with the now Prezi. And some things not look too nice out of my little bird eye and bird brain, you know. But God is God, and what is to be will be. You know, Revelation told us in the last days. Revelation give us some warning in the last days. There are things going to be happening. It's going to be war and rumors of war. We have landed on earth. It's going to be war and rumors of war. It's going to be nation against nation, kindred against king, you name it. It has been said, and you have been seeing little war here, little war there, war here, which never ends. But we have the last war, according to the Armageddon War. Yeah, so they are on the nuclear Yeah. I saw the breaking news pop up on my phone, and then, when I open it and I look, and these were things happening, and I'm saying, Mighty God of Daniel, stand by us. So the world leaders and the world, what they are doing and what they are doing. But let me tell you, stand fast in the liberty of Christ that have made you free. You know, it's going to happen. And just, is it yesterday or it was Friday? I will have to look back on my phone to see what time that was. I think the people in, um, let me look if I saw it again, because it came up on my phone. And they said a wind out of nowhere. And all of these places have been destroyed. And it's like the moon turned to blood. It was the other, I think it's Friday, because they say they were having like the red moon. And the things that happen in those countries down into going, when you look at the pictures, it's something to think about. At this time in life, the masculine, yeah. When I saw it came up on my, and it was just between Thursday or somewhere there, those leaders call in, they have meeting, and that was what the meeting was all about. You understand? I'm looking to see if I see this thing. I didn't mark it and set it aside, but if I saw it. But it's on the news, it's all over. Now the things that this this terrific thing that went on, houses and so much things. So the place turned red. And when you think it was all finished, you hear a rumbling, and they said it's like hell and heaven together turning over, if we know where that is and what it looks like and feel and sounds like. So there are so many things happening. My guy from Iran, I don't know. We prayed. We prayed and God delivers. But it's not only you alone, it's going to disturb. It is going to disturb the entire world. The world is going to see things that undescribable. Just the other day, what they were saying, this man was looking right back in Revelation. And he said the moon is going to turn to blood, because it said so in Revelation. But, you know, and we are saying, many things we are saying, but God said 1,000 years in his sight, it's like an evening pass. Okay? So we may be looking and say these things are not happening, but whatever war is going to happen, those wars should have done long time ago. But the holding back on because if they were obedient, this war would have already finished. So what is happening now should have done a long time ago. But man feel like they held on to power, and they are powerful. I listened to, what is his name? Elon Elon Musk, so name, whatever. The press is saying about the moon, they are going on the moon. They want to go to Mars first and then the moon. And he is saying that Elon, that's the one that do the electric cars. No, they want to go on the moon. They're starting with the moon first and then they go to Mars. Men are planning to do some things, but the Bible says there is no hiding place. So if they think they're looking place to hide, when they destroyed Earth, they won't find that hiding place. Because if they went under the rock is going to cry out, I want a place to hide too. And if you go to the depth of the sea, the same thing is going to happen. It is going to be signs and wonders. It's going to be signs and wonders. There are a lot of things that's happening, things that we did not even think would have happened. But guess what? Before one of my word passed away, heaven and earth passed away. You're not joining me tonight, LWA. You're always preaching from Eden, you know. He said, before one of my word passed away, heaven and earth. And we are not going to live to see that. You're not going to live to see heaven and earth passed away. His words have to be fulfilled. And it's not fulfilling on the trees and on the animal. It is fulfilling on human. Right? So, when you hear of these things, him say, look up. But there's a part that he says, the end is still not yet. Right? The end is still not yet. But when you heard of these things, some we will see, some we will only heard of. When you heard of these things, him say, hello, redemption draw it nigh. Because the earth have been groaning. The earth is being polluted. It's not my words. It's a word coming out of the Bible. He said the earth have been polluted. The earth groans because of the wickedness of men. The things that are happening, the things that are about to happen. And bet believe. He say put up kings and you take them down. And most of the time the things, the rulers we get, the king, what is his name, was ruling, and the people have all mourning and groaning. And when his son took the throne, them says the wickedest ruler ever ruled. The father was ruling with whip, and the son ruled with rod of iron. So you can imagine, right? So we are going to be seeing things. We are going to be seeing things, right? Along with the false preachers that is going around. And their falseness is all these miracles, none within the sign of the beast and the false prophet. We have the false prophet going, man, don't run, don't ramp. Each time you open your phone, and all of these things based upon money. I opened my phone and I saw this came up. If you just stop to read this, how much $1 million you're going to get? And I'm like, why these people Don't go back to the scriptures and pick out some words from it and read. Because this is the downtrodden of men. Jesus had to turn them out of the temple, pick up the table and then chair and them coins and toss it out. And the same thing. Person is telling you they want prayer and they are charging you to pray for you when you can do it for yourself. How I know your prayers is passing through the demonic power. Why can't I pray for myself? It's the book of Revelation of Jesus Christ. Oh, sure, that's the last prophet, the last one. So don't listen and look for no more. Yes. And that is the reason why Revelation is so hard to understand. Because it speaks prophetically. And it speaks that the others would not understand. Yeah. It speaks about the little horn that came out of the earth and nobody see. And right now, person don't even know what is that horn. We're sitting on it right now. So the book of Revelation, maybe we don't reach it yet, but there are things coming out bit by bit. So let us not, when we saw these, still thinking is evolution and all of these illusion. No. He had warned, and he forewarned, and he warned. And when Sodom was going to be destroyed, he said, look here, I'm gonna come out, I'm gonna move out, Get the hell out. Because guess what? It's going to be mourning. It's going to be famine. It's going to be so many things. I don't really do religion because, as I say before, religion and politics, I keep away from it. Andrew, how are you doing? Because it is confusion. Because every denomination going to heaven, every one of them have one little part that they build a tent. And so this is heaven. So if you follow me, this is my part that you're going to go. And every one of them have their part of heaven that they are going. The last days are not pretty close. The last days are here. Sit back and look at the things that is happening. And there are things that is happening that man don't have no control over. What control do they have? They have to just sit back and watch it. Maybe many years yet, but not many days yet. Because he said 1,000 years in his sight, it's like an evening. So what we look at and say, oh, it's so long. It's to him, it's an evening. Because he is time. He don't deal with time because he himself is time. All right? There are always going to be weakness. There are always going to be weakness. This is one of the part of the teaching that I cannot come to at no time. At no time. This part that I heard everybody, and to me, every denomination have a thing that says what they call it is that the great disappearance. God not deal in a God not deal that way there. Both of us sitting here and you get missing and I don't see when you're gone. You're on the road driving and the next thing we know the chauffeur on the wheel disappear and leave the vehicle and gone. I will not see. I will not know. Right? Matthew speak of something, but Matthew, that's not what Matthew we're talking about. He said two will be at the mill and one is gone and the other is left. Right? He never said where. Oh. But it further explained what it was saying. What persons do interpret the Bible, and the Bible is its own interpreter. Yeah. So when we see these things are happening daily in our life, daily around, some part is drowning, some part is fire, and some part is earthquakes. And he said it's going to happen in diverse places. He told us that islands are going to be disappear. These little islands, he told you, it's going to disappear. Because you see where the water was? It's coming back. Oh, yeah. Yeah, my reason not to get into religion, to do religion, it's a confused thing. And I am not telling you, oh, if you don't go to that church, you are. And if you don't baptize this way, you are not. And I am not here to confuse and to compound anything. No. What I speak about is love, with which hangs all the laws and the prophets. Love. Whether be you young, old, or you're middle age. Right? You pray that I'm going in the right direction? Well, okay, yeah, right? What I speak about is love, which hangs all the laws and the prophet. You understand? Because the things that are displayed with us, as you are seeing, it was done already. So it was in the beginning, and so shall it be in the end. Men will be lovers of themselves. Men will be, and it tells you, haven't you seen it? Yes. It is on the horizon. It is so bright. It is bright like the sun. False witness, truth bear. He told you, coming in the last days, this is what is happening. And it is happening. Nobody don't love this, don't love nobody again. And the chance they get to bear false witness, they are bearing false witness. You think it's only against their neighbor? Right in the church. Because they are preaching false doctrines. Sometimes the simple explanation is all it takes. I hear you. Right? I hear you. False doctrine. Okay? So, for those that don't believe, it said the heaven declare the glory of God and the firmament show it is handiwork. Day unto day, night unto night. And you finish it. Yeah. So, it is, and men will not rest because men will have to flex their power. This one is fighting for the land of that one. They need the land. And this is the thing that they are going after. So therefore, who suffers in order for them to get the land? The people. They use the people as the perfect bait. Because, okay, this one, it's no private interpretation. Persons try to interpret the Bible, but the Bible interpreted itself. You're not telling you something that you're not seeing, right? You go down, and this one over there fighting, we need the land, right? Who is paying the ultimate price? We, the people. They don't just walk in and take the land, or them leaders like themselves. They go after the leaders. The mass warhead and all the rest of it, who is it using on? Not on the trees and on the earth. It's the human. It's on the human. So we have to wipe out this nation. This set of people have to wipe out in order for us to gain. Did this country now that I'm in, what did they do in order to put their paws down on it and say, this is who were here before? The Indians. Mm-hmm. So you find everyone grouping the Israelites, Hamas, Iran now coming in because it's the Iran a president they carry, who they were, and I guess it's Thursdays. If it's not Monday, it's Thursday, because it's what, 2 or 3 days of meeting, they will be meeting. Okay. All right, this one going to go into the yeah. So they all grouped and joined together to do what is it? That's why I said I don't do religion. What I say is love. Because I cannot be bothered to tell you, go over there, baptize over there. If you don't baptize over there, you will. God is within us. He sent them out with love. Do to others as you will have them do unto you. Clothe the unclothesless. Feed the foodless. Shelter the shelterless. And many do it with their self-righteous gain self. Lord, I provide food for all of the people. You know, it's 2,000 people I provide food for, just right into my little community. And all the people that didn't have any clothes. And all the people, yeah. I don't know you. I don't know you. So your prayers has not been answered because guess what? You are doing it for self gain, not with the love of God that is within you. You are doing it to obtain something for yourself. But he said, blessed. You understand? So, my friend, it's a hard road to travel and a mighty long way to go. Look at the trend of churches now. Tonight is Sunday. Go in the church building, wherever those church building is, and see if you can find any that is open and any person that is in there that is praying. When you come on the net, you will collect more offering than when you're in the church. And if you jump up and down and talk some things where them feel satisfied and them hear, then give you more money. So everybody move out of the physical space, and everybody is on the net, and everybody is a preacher, everybody is a soothsayer, everybody is telling you your deeds from when it rises until it sets. I've seen this lady actively in church, and she said to me, you know, they are, did she say ordain or sign up? I don't know. For her to be a internet pass evangelist. It wasn't pastor, evangelist. They are, so actually, what I think she's saying, they are opening a channel for her to be the internet evangelist. You know, it's made me laugh. And I said to her, so the people outside no longer, what about those who are not on internet? And all these things. Hmm? Nobody again is standing in the church or by the wayside, by the highways and the byways and the edges. Nobody not out there anymore. So I said to her, so how the offering, when the offering, they set up an account where that money is going to go. So she won't have anything to do with that. All she have to do is stands in the pulpit, on the net, and speak the word, and they gone. That is all you saw now. It's garnering the money. The more money, the merrier it is. The more money, the poorer the people get. The more money, those who are out there still hungry. We should not have a very great falling away. We have too much churches. Churches they never used to pay tax. Now they tax them and they have a right to tax them. There shouldn't be so much people that they are crying. You remember last week this one came, he has 5 churches. Yet him not have money to feed who him claims him feeding. Because everybody thought you are such a pig-head person. Right? Too much churches, and every one of them, they are collecting out of the people. And they sent them up Guild Street. And when they go up a Guild Street, then go down a Sorrowful Avenue. So if they have the last cent, they took it. Are they doing it? Are they doing it? Let me tell you something now. First time, churches usually, they have a funeral. The funeral would be free because you're serving the community. Are they going around baptizing and repent? You tell me now. All of the people that is on the net preaching have no physical space where anybody going. Those people being baptized? Who is there teaching them? Hello. Look at the great falling away. Right? Today date. If you take one woman and say you're going to get married, you better put down the married money in front of the pastor because you're charging you for that. And him coming to he's coming to the after the ceremony, and you're going to have, he is there sitting, eating, and doing everything, yet him charge you. There is nothing that pastors are doing free anymore. And pastors, if you are on here, you feel no way, but it's true, and you know it's true. Any pastor that crossed over here and listen to this, you know it is true. Things is great blessing. If the dead go into the church, you go and get the church and say, this is the church I would like the funeral to be kept. Yeah. You better make sure you pay, and the money is not a little bit of money. You gotta pay. And if you're going to the graveside to say ashes to ashes and dust to dust, that way you stand up on the pulpit and preach is one pay. To take you to the graveside is another pay. So they make a package and charge you. And what they're doing, what they go up there and do it, anybody can do it. Any basic school child can go up there, find a scripture and talk the talk and come down. You understand? So there is nothing that is free today. You are charged. The pastor must go good, eat good, sleep good. They are thinking of the poor and the needy? No. They are not thinking of the poor and the needy. You don't carry in the money. And they stood up there and they preached you into. When they finish preach telling you, oh, you're holding the Lord's money. And if a tile needed in the church, is the members buying it. And the money is being put into bank for those that have the opportunity and the rights and the power to take it out. It's not coming out from spend on the church. Brethren, if you notice, you know, the church need a facelift now, and who is doing putting it? So they have to put, and of course, after the persons for these funeral paid them, they still send round their offering basket, because first time you see some nice little silver or gold plate used in church that they put it. Now they start to walk with box and basket. After you paid them, they still send around to collect the offering and tell you that it is building fund. And you pass that church 100 years continue, and the church remain the same thing. But every funeral they collect for building fund. Some of them, it looked too bad, they change it. And they said they this part of the ministry, that they will go around and clean people's house and cook for them, those that don't have anybody, and do. And they said, which is such a blatant lie. Such blatant lies. What? So It's every man for himself and God for us all. The first time people of old, and every time I heard them saying, Acts 1 or Acts 2, whatever, it's fine and whatever. The disciples looked down into Antioch and they saw that the people there were in need, great need. And this was their them say, gather what you have. Leave it down Apostle John yard. We are putting everything there and we are going to pick up from there and go and deliver to the people them. That were their tiding. So everyone gather what they could. If they could get a bag of rice, they would bring the rice. If they could get 2 bunches of banana, that they would do. And everything. And if clothing in it, yes. And they took it down to Corinth. And they share to the people. Okay? But some people don't read it and understand it for what it says, because it's nothing hard to understand. But they continue saying and saying on something. That was what the disciples do, because the brethren were in bad shape. Yeah, crab gospel teaching, right? The brethren were in bad shape. So I look at it so many times, and we are saying, okay, here and there. The people, the apostles then used to work. It's very few pastors you find work now. The only work is the work on Sunday and Saturday. Yes. And the hardest work is when they're going to have a big baptism and they want the name to look so good. So then go all into the infirmary, go pull out the people and carry them out. And after that big baptism is done, that's where it ends. They don't know you again. You're glad if you see one person pop up and say, oh, brother so and so, you know. They don't know you anymore. So this thing now, when you look at it, it is all about the money. It's all about the money. And because of that, in every crevice and corner, you will find a church. I want to tell you this. I had a friend live somewhere. Yeah. But then, at least you went and you get them. You don't visit with them. You know how much persons, and I speak of the church that I used to go, that I knew pretty well about. Oh, sure they do. And I have seen other churches, but I'm talking the one that I was in it. Yeah. And my speech was I was just too open. Every fathers, there's one set of fathers being acknowledged. Yeah. One kind of fathers being acknowledged. The other one, them, up to date, into a good, you know, tailored suit. Their name is not big, so they're not being acknowledged. I stood up and I speak about those things. Oh, unhurt. You have these people in here and you say they are members of the church, but they only make up numbers because they don't have the big money to put up there. And you are only acknowledging every Father's Day. This is the same one set of people, pull their jacket together and stand, and you put on buttonniere on them, and you're getting present from the church, people making these lovely fathers. So what happened? Those same little man have some children who is way up there, who is asset to society. But because they don't look very nice, right? And they can't wear the tailored suit, they are looked down on. On the others is look up because guess what? How dare? Oh, yes. It's wrong. It is so wrong. Everyone is equal in the sight of God. And every sin spelled the same sin. There's not a big one nor a little one. Don't fool yourself. Oh, sure. And you look at these things. Ay. Chosen a deaconess. Tell us something. I don't know which one of the gods some people really talk to. I don't know. I don't know which one. But certainly, the God with them talk to, I don't know if he listen to them. Chosen a deaconess. And you will have the clerical people in the church. Oh, yeah? The nurses, and you will have doctors too, and you name them. They will never choose one of those people to wipe the bench and sweep the floor. They look at those that you'd have called them like the downtrodden one. And those that are the ones that they chose to be the deaconess. Because, the deaconess, before church Sunday or before church Saturday, you go and you clean out Friday, wipe down the desk, get everything spick and span to meet the church day. They would never choose if they do choose the man, one or two of the man for deacon, they're not choosing the ladies, the straight-laced ladies for a deaconess. And I don't know. You don't sure know. Some people that go, a group of people, a leader of people went and was praying. And the next set said, hold on. It don't look like your God I hear you. Call him a little louder. Talk a little loud. Maybe he's sleeping. So maybe them not their God not hearing them. They wet up the altar of the next one. And what happened? Fire. Burnt that altar, lick it up. The other set that are calling. They are praying and calling, and the mockery of the next says, your God seems to be sleeping, or he's gone out for a walk somewhere in the park. So sometimes the God not hearing them. Sometimes the God with them talking to not listening, don't hear them. These are things you look on. I saw people in church and they are giving, look at somebody, and for the looks of them, the person look like, they could do with a dress. They don't get a new dress and give it to them. They go into their closet and take one will wear until the wearing start cry out. You can see the wearing in it from a mile away, and they wrap it nicely, care can give it. Oh, sister so and so, I took this for you. I call them something the wickedness. So they couldn't take me into church. They couldn't take me into church. Because in my estimation, if I'm giving you something, I'm giving you something worthwhile. I am giving you something what I would have given myself. It's not because of the wickedness. Um, or Jezebel, yeah. Although of the wickedness where God did say, you're going to be eaten by dogs. Thought it was a joke. Right? So you look at these things. So worse now that everybody is on of a church on the net. So those people worse, but they're not seeing them worse. Worse, they're not seeing them. Them don't have a glass of water to get. Maybe only when communion. And I say, okay, we're going to have communion. So everybody's going to gather into the temple. So people uses as their lather, as their step, where they want to go out of not love. Not, and they see you, sister, brother. They don't love you. So church is not supposed to be collecting and them have members into them church. People get up and give them self and said, okay, yes, I will follow you. And at the same times, they are hungry. They are shelterless. What have church done with their money? People should be looked after. They should look out for the destitute ones. I'm not talking the people who can make it, who have it. Look for the one who have broken down, can't make it. So if I was the government, that is one of the things I would have go after. Yeah. The money that you have saving up, where the hell you going to go with it? Huh? Where are it? Where you going with it? So if I was the government, I know they're not gonna like me. That's why I don't speak religion, because the injustice that you see done, the injustice, children into church and they did well and just need a little help. And where you think the people going? They're going to the pastor, said, Pastor, Janie passed to go to the school. I can't buy all of the books and so and so. So where is so and so where? And the CMJ, they come in there to make you look good because you're giving them things to do. And they're on the youth choir. And it's not for them alone. It's to make you look good. So you have a church. And oh, your young people is so vibrant. Your young people is so good. And if they wanted a book, you're asking the mother and your you think it's joke. You think it's a joke, right? I think about the church that, or whatever the church name that came on the other day that we were, and everything that you're putting out to this leader, you're bouncing on a wall. It's not possible. I really asking, what the hell is this? Exactly. Exactly. Some of the same church people them drag them into church out on the street walkers asleep too. Right? You know how much persons will their lands to church? I have a cousin that own a lot of land, acres of land. And because his children have been grown up and everybody gone and they get their own thing going. He didn't say let me join this land up and even build some one room, a kitchen and bathroom. And they will have somewhere that they can plant so that they can help themselves. He took up how much acres, more than 100 acres of land and give it to the church. Make it here, make it there. He gave it to the church. He willed it out to the church. And the church they have it sitting, growing in standing woodland. I knew this lady, she didn't have any biological children, but she grew children. And some grow up big and they're all about their business. And she have two younger ones that she took up because like they go stages by stages. You get big and you're gone and da da da. And she have a house, a piece of land. And the young ladies that are there going to church, who she called, please could you get me a glass of water? And they rush to her aid. And do so and so, and they rush to her aid. Listen to me, it's not a story I'm telling you now. It's not a Nancy book I'm reading. Right now, the place is right where it is. And she willed the church to a pastor that have and have and have it. And he wasn't even a pastor, he was higher than pastor. And instead of saying, she said, okay, these young ladies were here helping me throughout, went to the hospital and all the rest of it. She didn't left it and give it to them. She give it to the person who have it and don't even know it. One day I bumped into one of the young lady and we were talking. And she said to me, I can't believe if it was even to say let us stay there, work and pay rent. Get somebody, pay the rent, whoever the rent would have be going to. So if you want to make me work and pay the rent and you take the rent and put it in the church. Yeah. So you look at some of the things that honestly happen on earth. with human being. And Jesus said, how you and I have never met in person, but you love me so much. And those people that you saw every day, that you ask for a favor, who stand by you, you say you love me who you never see. And those who you are looking in their eyes and saw that they need help somewhere, and you don't love them. So, oh, you love me. You never see me yet, so you love me. It was a message he was giving them. And they were showing them up. You are a liar. Because if you don't love the person who beside you suffer, how you love me? Certainly. The earth is his footstool and the heaven is his throne, of course. Yeah. So you look at these things and you ask yourself the question. It's a good thing, say God. I know I'm partial, God. It's not you can go through and say, well, then, the reason why I didn't do so and so, because so and so is all excuses or lies. So you can't go and say to him. So that's why I said I don't bother with religion. I speak love. And if you don't love yourself, there's no way you can love anybody else. You have to first love yourself. Trust yourself. Believe in yourself before you can pass that on to anybody. If you can't do that, then you are in limbo. And many of the times said, okay, and this was done and this was done. My God is real. He is real. Right? So, don't feel any way when you hear I speak about the church. If you pull up your seat and look, you will see for yourself the lovely building standing there, representing a faith. But the love is not standing there, representing Christ on the people. The love isn't there. Because who we love, if those of the affluentials, those that are on the high pedestal, not those that are down. Yeah. But guess what? Many of the people that we look down on, they are going to give us great surprise. Yeah. It was a harlot that saves the spies. Didn't Jesus use them? Yes, they were used to plait the scarlet cord, to hid them in her house from the enemy, and let them through the window for their best escape. Yes. Of course there is. He hadn't speak anything without a reason. We need to look at it, right? So the people who you think he doesn't use, himself, man, refuse. He's going to rise up the stick and the stone, and you're not going to see no stick and stone that day. You know who is the stick and stone them? Yeah, those that we don't look at. He going to take some out of the garbage pan and clean them up and send them out because they are going to preach love to you. They are going to speak love to you. Free will is uncertain, yeah, right? So we have to look on the days that are coming. We have to look, and many will be preaching and still being, yeah. Remember, we're walking right down to the time when the great celebration, the crying, the mourning, that pulling out of your hair and you going on. The crucifixion is coming up. But Pontius Pilate did say, I don't find no fault in this man. So you know what happened? Give me a bag of water, a thing of water, let me wash my hands. I wash my hands. Can't you watch with me a little while? Your eyes are heavy with sleep. So that time is coming up. And again, we are going to find we are going to be there and we are behaving as if we are so sorry. Yeah, we're sorry because we hear the story. We didn't witness it, but we heard it. And what would have happened if he had walked this earth again? Many would still want to be healed and want food to eat. Yes. Stretch out the withered hand and to come back with healing. But at the end of the day, they would have said, crucify him again. We didn't want no just man. We don't want no truth. We don't want nobody will speak truth. Give us the liar and the thief. That's what we need. The people have spoken. They have made their choice. Yeah. So, these words may sound a way to you, but look into them. You look at them very good. How much persons, how much lives, how much bodies are there stretched out. Because what they're fighting for, they are fighting the innocent ones. Innocent ones getting cut down. Because we need to be the ruler over here. Here is ours. Here belong here. Over there belongs over here. But never mind. Never mind. It is very troublesome. It is worrying when you look at it. It is confusing when you look at it. But the word of God have to fulfill. And its fulfillment is not on stick and stone. Yeah. Because so many things, so many, you can't grasp them. One can't settle before another. So many things is happening. And listen to me, don't take them lightly. Don't take them lightly. Because when I saw it, I think it's I think Alabama is in it, yeah. I think Alabama is in it, and this other place. Oh, I was saying, who knows? I saw where he put out that he fell sick. Right, I think I don't. It seems like he was on the live, or something. He was vomiting and you know can't keep down anything. So I sent to him. I I said, somebody said if you continue, you have to go to the hospital. And said, vomiting can't keep down anything, da da da. That's emergency room. So pick up yourself, get somebody, drove you there. Okay? So I haven't seen anything from him again. And I don't know where Daniel lost in England. But Daniel seemed like him lost somewhere in England. It don't seem like he lives same place. I wondered if he's gone down to Amas country. And Daniel, if you're listening to me, big up yourself. Crystal, big up yourself. And many more that I haven't seen. I'm trying to remember this gentleman name that was on when he was going to do his surgery in the same week. And for the life of me, I can't remember his name. But big up yourself. I hope you are successful in the surgery and you are now gaining strength. And yeah, you know. So, and for the many others that I don't know about, sickness, yeah, take care of yourself. Who I have not seen on the channel, big up yourself. Big up, big up, big up yourself, right? And blessings turn over upon you. Yeah. The blessings of God just turn over upon you. Healing, turn over on you. Because you don't have to go to anybody to ask them to charge you $5,000, $3,000, and all these to pray for you. You can talk to your God yourself. He hears and he listens, he understands. So nobody don't have to tell you, okay, bring me $5,000 and I'll pray for you. And people do it. Excuse me. You don't have to be a professional English speaker, neither a Spanish speaker, any other language you talk. You just talk, open your mouth and open, and he hear you, he understand. You think him don't see? He just want you to confirm that you know that you are going through this and you took it to him. He knows. He knows. Okay? So, let me go up 18, 19, 20, and 25. Okay. So 4 more. Right? So these are some topics that you gotta look into, and what do you have if you can give just a good morning, if you can just give a good welcome, do it. The woman had gone and they were taking in their money, and all she had was a mite. And she put the mite. You see, a long time persons look at certain things. And the disciples them were upset that this woman only one little mite she come with. And he looked at them and he said, she gave more than all of you what you have. Because she gives her all. Yeah. Okay? So it may be just a mite. It may be just, Lord, have mercy. Sometimes you're so far gone that you don't even know what to say. You can just cry out and say, Lord of mercy. You don't need any professional prayer. Open your mouth and you understand. One thing, don't go blaming God because we don't carry our own, we don't take responsibility for our action. We ask God, then God, why did you have to make this happen? Then God, you did see that. Take responsibility for your action. Pray and ask Him to forgive you and to take you through. Okay? Job, when he prayed, all that he didn't do, he prayed and asked for forgiveness for it because he didn't know what is coming. But he prayed and asked for forgiveness. All what him never do. He asks. Right? So all you have to do, Lord, have mercy on you. Lay your table before Him. And He will. He will. Sometimes if you see the things that you have been shunned from, right? Right now there are people who they are sending back, you see, 1,000,000 and much or whatever, that they're sending back to their country that has entered this country um, illegally and illegally. So it's a lot of things happening. A lot of persons is being displaced. A lot of persons' mind is not where it's supposed to be. You understand? But the only person you can depend on is the Almighty. Right? That's who you can depend on. When you feel like you're out, you're down, you're out, remember Beulah land, sweet Beulah land. Yeah, you know. So thank you very much for being here with me. Thank you very much. For those that I did not say, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Yes, true. Oh, that gone. Happy belated birthday to some person who's in Canada. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Enjoy your birthday. Flip, get the scripts again and look over, see where you come short, see where you could have done better, see where you are going and how you're going to get there. So happy birthday to you, to each and everyone that are celebrating their birthday. God be with you in every aspect of life. I wish for you long life, and I wish also for you good health. And you are kept in a good frame of mind. So God bless you, provide for you, cover your people, cover your children, cover your home, protect you from harms and danger, everyone that is here. Good. Because there are so much things going around rampant. So God be with you in your in and in your out. When you're thinking where the next cent is coming from, He makes the provision for you. He will make a way when it seems like there is no way. He made that way for you. Okay? He will. And He make His promise and He doesn't go back on His promise. He carried out His promise. And He made that promise to every one of us. Not to some and not the others. Not to the high and not to the low. To every one of us. Those promises is made true. Sometimes you got help. You don't never met this person. You don't know the person. But your name were mentioned. He called your name. and he send the help to you. Yes. Don't question God. Just believe him. All right? Yeah. He will make the way. He'll make the shelter. He will make that way when it seems that there's no other way. May God have mercy upon you all. For those that are celebrating their birthday, God have mercy upon you. And whatever your dreams is, it will come through. Say, cast your burden upon him because he cares. All right? So thank each and every one of you for being here tonight. For those that have not subscribed, please subscribe to the live. I only saw 4 thumbs up because it's only 4. Yeah, tonight is church you're coming up. So you should show your offering. Yeah. And the offering is the thumbs up. It's church you enter tonight. You may not hear a sermon that you're in agreement with, but it's the word of God. Don't it? And not because you see I did not open up a Bible. Yeah. It said, let his word be written upon your heart. You will be at a place that you can't go and look for any Bible, for go find any scripture, for read anything. Daniel was thrown in the lions den. Or he was taken in exile. Him could go up on the church day, for go find any Bible to look for. No. Yeah. Written upon the table of your heart. Yes. So it may not be a preaching that you say, okay, but tell you, the Spirit of God leads and he teaches and he reminds you. Because if you never read it, you can't remember it. You have to know it for you to remember it. Okay? So God bless each and every one of you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you in every way. Protect you. Keep you as you go along. Be the lock for your door. Be the security for you, because there's so many things happening. So we can't leave nothing. And I think it's in Philemon. No, not Philemon. He said, be careful because the days are evilous. Yeah. So thank you very much for being with me. Thank you for supporting this channel. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And again, God bless you. Be at peace with yourself and with your neighbors. Yeah. Count to 10. Walk away when you can. All right? Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, bye.